We are all salespeople. Sales is part of all of our lives, so whether you do it professionally or simply in life, embrace it, master it, profit. This is Life of Selling. It's Monday morning, time for the weekly strategy meeting. The leader stands in front of the people who work for them, presenting the goals for the week, but something isn't right. As they look closer, they realize no one is actually there. Wait, what happened to all the people who worked for them? Nobody works for you. That's the uncomfortable truth about leadership. If you're not a leader, stay with me. You'll want to hear what I'm about to say to them. Leaders. People may report to you. They may sit in your meetings. They may listen to your goals. They may respect your title, your quota, your expectations, your deadlines, but they do not work for you. They work for something much more personal. So if nobody works for you, who or what do they work for? This is something a lot of leaders miss. People don't just work for money. They work for what the money means. There is always a why behind the number. For some people, the number represents something big, a paid-off house, retirement, financial freedom, a major life goal they've been chasing for years. For other people, the number represents something more critical, medical bills, debt, keeping the lights on, taking care of a sick family member, pressure that doesn't disappear just because the workday ends. And for many people, the number simply represents a better life, more options, more breathing room, a safer neighborhood, better schools, less stress, more time, more control. And this is where leadership often becomes too shallow. We hand people compensation without thinking about what that compensation actually means in their lives. People can fool you. They can say the right things in meetings. They can nod at your goals. But they can't fool their bank. The real motivation shows up at home. Bad leaders misunderstand this. They think leadership is about becoming the center of the room, the most important voice, the final answer, the person everybody has to orbit around. They confuse authority with importance. Yes, the title matters, accountability matters, but having authority over someone's work does not mean you are the reason that they do work. And that's where leadership starts to drift. Instead of helping people connect their work to their goals, bad leaders make themselves the point. Their approval, their mood, their ego, their need to be seen. Good leadership creates protection, a buffer, an ozone layer. Not every panic from upper management should hit the team. Not every frustration from the team should elevate to leadership. Bad leaders push pressure downhill without filtering it. They manage fear instead of managing environments. Bad leadership is not a strength. It is insecurity with a title. And once leadership becomes about the leader's ego, the team starts feeling it. Because ego breaks alignment. And once alignment breaks, people may still attend the meeting. They may still answer emails. They may still update the forecast, but the real connection is gone. There are 3 things bad leaders often want people to do and feel around them. Sometimes they say it out loud. Usually they don't, but the behavior gives it away. First, they want people to be impressed. They want to be the smartest person in the room. They overtalk. They dominate meetings. They diminish others by elevating themselves. But leadership is not a performance where a leader gets all the applause. Second, they want people to be needy. They want people to believe success has to run through them. Every answer, every decision, every move. That is not development. That's dependency. Third, they want people intimidated, afraid of being embarrassed, afraid of being exposed, afraid of becoming the next example, and yes, afraid of losing their job. Standards matter. Accountability matters. Performance matters. But intimidation does not create ownership. It creates survival behavior. When a leader needs people to be impressed, needy, or intimidated, that is not leadership. That is control. Great leaders understand something very different. They know people are not building their lives around the leader. They are building their lives through the work. So the job is alignment. Connect the person's success at work to the life they are trying to build outside of work. Then support that alignment. Coach, clarify, remove obstacles. Help people see how better execution gets them closer to what they actually want. And when people feel that you understand what they're working for, trust changes. The conversation changes. The relationship changes. Because now you are not just managing activity, you are helping someone move towards something that matters. The best leaders understand that their role is not ownership. It is facilitation, helping people connect, effort to opportunity, performance to progress, work to life. Because great leadership is not about becoming the goal, it is helping people move closer to theirs. Leadership is not ownership. People are not assets on a spreadsheet. They are not cardboard cutouts sitting in your meetings. And they are not characters in your leadership story. They are building lives, and work is one of the tools they use to do it. The role is not to become the reason they work. Your role is to understand the reasons they already have. And with that understanding, the two worlds can be connected. And that's leadership. Not ego, not control, not ownership. Simply the recognition that personal goals will always drive your employees much further than you ever can. We are all salespeople. Embrace it, master it, profit. This is Life of Selling.